Is your savings account actually keeping up with the cost of your groceries, or is inflation quietly eating your hard-earned progress? With inflation projected to hover around 3% in 2026, just saving money isn't enough anymore. You need a strategy that outpaces the rising cost of living. I've been using Ally for years to manage my own finances, and in this environment, you have to move beyond the basic high-yield setup if you want to stay ahead. The first thing I'm doing for 2026 is utilizing the savings bucket specifically to combat inflation creep. I don't just have one big pile of cash. I've broken my savings down into granular categories like 2026 emergency fund and fixed home expenses. By giving every dollar a job, I can see exactly where the increased costs of utilities and insurance are hitting me, allowing me to adjust my contributions in real time before my lifestyle forces me to dip into my core savings. Next, I'm leaning heavily into savings boosters, particularly surprise savings. Inflation makes spending patterns unpredictable, but Ally's AI analyzes my linked checking account and automatically moves small amounts, usually under $25, into my savings when it identifies safe-to-save gaps. It's a hands-off way to ensure my savings are growing even when I'm distracted by rising daily costs. But here is the real 2026 play, the CD ladder. Since the Federal Reserve is expected to gradually moderate rates throughout the year, the current 3.30% to 4.00% APY you see on savings accounts might not stay that high. To hedge against this, I'm taking a portion of my unbucketed cash and locking it into Ally's high-yield CDs or their no-penalty CD. By staggering these, say, a 6-month, 9-month, and 12-month CD, I'm locking in today's higher rates for the future while still ensuring a portion of my cash becomes liquid every few months. This gives me a guaranteed return that stays above the 3% inflation mark, even if the standard savings rate drops. Finally, don't ignore the spending buckets. I've started using these in my Ally checking account to pre-fund my most inflation-sensitive categories like gas and groceries. By isolating that money the moment my paycheck hits, I'm never surprised by a higher-than-expected bill at the end of the month. Inflation in 2026 is a moving target, but by combining automated boosters with a disciplined CD ladder, you can make sure your money is working at least as hard as the economy is. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.